Today, we're going to walk through a full McKinsey case. So you will see what a case interview look like and how you might prepare for those upcoming consulting case interviews. My name is Angie. I am an ex-McKinsey consultant and interviewer, now a co-founder of Case with AI, an AI-powered case interview prep platform. Case interviews are typically broken down into several parts. A case prompt is provided to you in the beginning of a case interview. The goal of the case prompt is so that you understand who the client is, the industry or the background or the context of the client operation, and most importantly, the key objective. What is the key problem that you're hired to solve? In this case example, I'm just going to start off by reading out the case prompt. So here you go. Here's the case prompt. So in the interview setting, I probably said, all right, I want to take a moment and make sure that I got all the information right. So in Mexico, there's a lot of people who live in the very remote area who are quite poor, and then a lot of them receive financial benefits in cash format, right? They don't really have bank accounts, and it takes a lot of time and effort for them to travel to collect those bank accounts. And the crime rate is quite high when they do this. The Mexican government currently owns 22,000 Decosa stores. It looks like they are just currently regular grocery stores, but what we are brought in to do is to assess whether we can use the existing Decosa network to provide financial services to the rural community. So that is our key objective. By the way, I like to have the objective here and then highlight it front and center, so then I can always refer back to the key objective throughout the case. This is also a really good opportunity to ask for any clarification questions. The reason why you wanted to do that is because you want to make sure that you fully understand the case context. Sometimes the industry, the client context might not be super intuitive, and you want to also make sure that you fully understand what is being asked of you. So in this case, a couple questions that I want to ask to understand further is, when it comes to the key objective to assess the possibility, do we have any existing success criteria? To what extent do we think that providing financial services through the Decosa network would be a success? And do we have any timeline in mind? For example, when it comes to start off with dispensing the benefit payment, we're looking into establish that right away in 6 months. And when it comes to the full suite of financial services, are we looking into 1 to 3 years, 3 to 5 years, or 5 to 10 years? What does that look like? And also, if the Decosa network is going to basically supplement the existing bank branch, are there additional work or refit of the existing stores that needs to be done to support the expansion of the financial services products, right? So, and if this is a real consulting case interview, the interviewer might either provide you with the answer, or they might say, hey, we don't have the answer from the clients yet, but you can consider that as part of your structure or your framework. So in this case, we'll assume that, we don't really have answers to any of those, but it's true that the short-term goal is to dispense the benefit payment, with the long-term goal probably a couple of years out to provide the full suite of financial product. And there's no clear success criteria, and you can assume that there's probably additional work to be done for the Decosa stores to be able to provide the additional financial products.